welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today on Anime Reaction, we watched the 11th episode of Kuma Miko. If you want to check out our reaction to the 11th episode of Kuma Miko, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section, because we love hearing from you.
As always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching.
Please support the official release.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled idiots.
Ding.
So, this time on Kuma Miko, Machi actually goes to the big city.
Wow. And it turns out just about as well as we expected it to.
Yeah. So basically, Yoshio sent in for Machi to compete in an idol contest without her permission.
Yeah, I was about to say, without her knowledge, without
her consent.
Hibiki's knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically
probably
nobody knew.
Without Natsu's knowledge.
Classic Yoshio.
Shit, he didn't even tell his bosses.
He didn't tell anyone.
He didn't tell nobody. Classic Yoshio. But so, Machi initially declines, of course.
By tying herself to the temple.
Extremely.
And then Natsu manages to talk her back into it.
A troll.
We get a training montage.
After threatening to jump off of a cliff if he stepped forward. Just saying.
Master negotiator.
Yeah.
That part went dark.
We had a training montage, and then then they went to the city, and Machi has some severe mental issues.
Yes, she does.
Like, that's the kind of thing that you should go to a psychiatrist for.
Do you honestly think there's a practicing psychiatrist in Kumade Village?
No.
Exactly.
But
she fucking needs one.
And how?
That's very deep down paranoia.
That, you know what that actually reminds me of? If you've ever watched Welcome to the NHK, that reminds me of Sato's his mental issue. The reason why he ended up becoming a hikikomori, or a shut-in, if you never heard of the term hikikomori, is because when he was going to college one day, he moved from a small town to Tokyo to go to college. He was going to college one day, and he just started imagining that everybody was like, "Oh God, why did he leave? Why did he even leave his house today?" Basically, exactly like what was going on with Machi. That's the reason why he became a hikikomori.
I think Machi's problems are actually deeper rooted. Because, I mean, I think she's carried this inferiority complex for longer. I mean, Welcome to the NHK goes into a lot of stuff too, but it basically just reminded me of that. Okay.
And honestly, if she doesn't get over that, she probably will end up becoming basically a hikikomori. Except instead of not being able to leave her house, she just can't leave that town. I mean, that's basically what she is at the moment.
Well, she probably wouldn't leave that house anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly. She wouldn't leave that house, generally anyway, but
I'm thinking of a crossover now.
She really needs to get over that issue.
I'm really thinking of a crossover between the two now, and it's both horrible and funny as hell.
No, that only leads to horribleness in my eyes. Welcome to the NHK is a really good anime, but it is really fucking dark.
Well, anytime you delve into mental disorders, well, there you have it.
Yeah, mental and social disorders.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, in the end, she
freaks out.
biffs.
Well, yeah,
royally.
Basically, because she's imagining these things, she doesn't realize that they're calling her number, which puts her in a pretty bad emotional state.
And then while she's up there, she goes back to being stuttering and turns to leave and slips on her skirts. Yeah, that looks...
Basically, she thoroughly embarrasses herself and just
runs away.
Yeah.
takes off.
Peace.
And then decides she's not going to do this anymore. Yoshio and Hibiki try to... I don't know about Hibiki, but Yoshio tries to get her to come back on stage. And she fucking knocks him out.
Well, what do you think the training montage was for?
Oh, that was hilarious.
That was what Hibiki was training Machi for, so that she could defend herself against Yoshio.
Well, also, you think she's actually a bit stronger to begin with because she's been playing and probably wrestling around with a bear since she was a little girl.
You think, but...
Anyway,
So she runs away from Yoshio, and then Hibiki tries to stop her, and she gets stopped by the cops because Hibiki looks like a delinquent. She was a delinquent, but she isn't anymore.
Yeah.
And
profiling.
Profiling. Profiling is wrong. But yeah, so, and we're left with the first real cliffhanger of this series. Leading up into the finale, because next week is the last episode.
Machi in the city. What's going to happen?
The decision.
So that's going to do it for this time on Anime Reaction. As always, I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
DK.
See you next time.